Hi everybody, it's Emily, and I just wanted to make this video to share with you guys some tips that have helped me stay and maintain my weight loss. And I've had a few people that have asked me throughout the week. I've had a few people asking me for some advice, what I do to stay motivated, just different things like that. So I kind of just wanted to make a video rather than messaging everybody back, which I don't mind doing, but this just kind of seemed like a faster alternative. Um, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and start. So my first word of advice is find a way to track your food. That to me, this is the most important part of weight loss, because if you're not being accountable to what's going in your mouth, then you might as well just be a done deal. Like previously, before I was on Weight Watchers, and I guess this will go into another word of advice, but I didn't really necessarily know like what a serving size was. Like even though clearly on the back of the bag or whatever you're making, it'll be like serving size reads blah 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 blah. But I don't know why I never paid attention to it. I would just, you're eating a bag of chips. I'm like, okay, that serving size is a bag of chips because they give you a bag of chips, you know, but it's not. And you would be so surprised, like even in like bottles of like tea, like I gave up soda. So I was trying to find a tea at the gas station that was like really low in calories, and then I was like, well, it's kind of my cheat day, so maybe I can get like a not so high in calorie drink because I'm usually drinking unsweet tea or whatever. So, you know, but so I was looking at the calories in one, and it was like 40 calories. I'm like, oh my god, yes! I took it off the shelf. I'm ready to walk up there and pay for it, and I'm like, so there's 5 servings in this, so that's well over 200 calories. So you know what I mean? Like you don't think about that. Like that's I would have wasted all of those like my calorie intake on a drink, and who the heck wants to do that? Not this girl. So just kind of pay attention to that. And there are many ways for you to be able to track what you're eating, rather it's Weight Watchers, if you're counting by a point system like me, or if I know a lot of people have downloaded my Fitness Pal, which is a really cool and convenient way to just, because I know my Fitness Pal actually has a scanner as well, so that's really helpful. I know for a fact. What else? And you just end so the point of weight loss is you don't want to eat over like what your body needs, and for me it's around 1500. So I try to stay below that, but of course I have a Weight Watchers app that helps me. A lot of people track their macros, their macronutrients is what I'm not used to like all this slang, but they count their macros, which consists of like breads and meat, I believe. I know your micronutrients are like the foods that are like really beneficial, like eggs and beans and stuff like that. So like healthy versus not healthy. So they're just tracking the not so healthy, I guess. I don't really know how that whole thing works because I'm a Weight Watcher. I'm not like a professional dietitian or anything like that. But the whole thing is to be aware of what you're eating and what you're putting in your mouth. And if you have the thought like, should I really be eating this? You probably shouldn't. And there probably is a healthier alternative. A lot of times I have a really, really big sweet tooth, and that's okay because I'll just grab some PB2, make me some peanut butter, have some celery, and we're good to go. I mean, there are different ways to get your sweet tooth in. So I just think tracking is the most important piece to keep you accountable. So yeah, that's number one. Number two, which was educate yourself on portion size, which you already went over. 3 is do not let people sabotage you, because I'm telling you, as soon as you tell somebody you're trying to lose weight, they're going to think of 1,000,010 ways that they can sabotage you, and take it from experience. I told somebody that I was working with way back when that I was starting on a diet, and they tried to shove a donut in my face. Like a literal, like I was so stressed out. I was like, why would you do this? And I said no. I stood my ground. And people will try to discourage you and say, You know, I think my favorite line was, "You're always, always, always gonna be a big girl because you're big boned." Well, guess what? You can still have a bigger bone and be thin. Like, there are so many people out there that have bigger bones and that are thin. And for her to say you're always going to be big, I don't know if she was necessarily trying to derail me from losing weight, or was trying to discourage me, or if she just downright thought that I could not do it. But I will tell you a little side note. She saw me for and I feel like I've said this like 100 times in my video. I feel like I've already told this story, but I'll tell it again because it makes my heart happy. It makes my heart smile. So she saw me, and she was like, "Dang, I didn't even recognize you," because since I had worked where I was working, I started working somewhere else, and I'd been there for about 6 months. So this was about like a 6 month time difference, and she was like, "Oh my God, you don't even look like the same person. Like, I'm so proud of you." Blah, 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 this and that. And it's like, oh, I mean, of course I'm happy. I will always take anybody's feedback, and, you know, but it's like these people, they didn't believe in me, but I believed in me. I knew that I was capable of any damn thing I wanted to do, you know, and, I've lost 92 pounds, got a long way to go, but people are going to do it, and you just have to have a strong enough mindset to be like, "No, fuck you. You have no idea what I'm going to do," and just move on and kind of giggle about it, because what people think of you is not important. What you think of yourself is the most important thing. So that was 3. 4 is find your balance if you feel like it's needed. So I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. So me and my mother have actually lost around the exact same amount of weight. I'm going to show you guys a picture real quick. This is so impromptu. Like, I did not plan on doing this, so do not judge me. I didn't have it pulled up or anything. So I found a picture. Of my mom before she started Weight Watchers. And I'm sure she's going to be so happy that I'm posting this on blast all over Facebook. So that was my mom. That was her. And let me see if I can't find her now. Well, anyways, she's lost a lot of weight. Sorry, team. Well, I don't know if I can necessarily find a picture, but I'm just going to be real honest and say she has lost a huge amount of weight. She looks like a little stick. So, but the moral of the story is that we have lost weight in a very different way. Even though we're like on the same track, we started at the same time, we're kind of at the same point in our weight loss. My mom, she's not huge on going to the gym. So I noticed these things. I've noticed that her portions are very small. They're very like 5 cream. No, I'm just kidding. But it's just, they're very little. And I'm like looking at her like, I could not eat that. Like, I'm a very big portion girl. Like, I am a garbage disposal. Like, I have got no problem telling you that. Like, that was pretty. But I like food. I like food. And a lot of people like food. But I really, really like food. And I find comfort in food. I am not about to just have a coughing fit in the middle of a video. I'm going to hope that doesn't happen again. Okay. But, so I've lost this weight, and I've eaten bigger portions. But since I've been eating bigger portions, I realized that I have to go to the gym, and I have to work my ass off, like, all the fucking time. Like, I'm in the gym 5 times a week for at least an hour, and I'll tell you guys what I do further down the list. But I'm in there 5 times a week. I eat a little bit more than her. My plate's always a little bit bigger. But my mom doesn't go to the gym. But she's lost the weight. So it's finding the balance. Do you want to work out, or do you not want to work out? I mean, and to me, not working out feels like it's too strict. Like, I'm on a diet if I work out. Or if I don't work out. Like, I don't know. It's up to you, but you just need to find your balance. So, that's number 4. Number 5 is find inspiration from YouTubers or social media. So when I first started my weight loss journey, The first videos I saw were from Obese to Beast, and it was a guy who, when he started out his journey, I think he was like 400 and some odd pounds, and like a really big guy. And I followed his journey, and now he's like so little, and he's so bulked up, and he's like a huge inspiration. And I followed him, and he makes all these really neat videos and really inspiring. So, and then from watching him, I got to watching another YouTuber that I related to. One, because she's a female. Two, because she's into like bodybuilding, and I think that's really cool. And her YouTube is Gracie's Journey, which I really suggest you guys check out. Obese to Beast and Gracie's Journey, and just kind of see what they're doing. Like, you can not imitate their lives, but you can see what they're doing and what's working for them and what's not working for them, and just find your inspiration. And they'll put like their workouts on there, they'll put what they're eating, this and that. I know Gracie makes a lot of shakes, and so she talks about what she puts in her shakes. It's just find like-minded people, and even if like you don't have anybody immediately around you, the internet will help you. The internet will be your guide to finding like people. And if you do Weight Watchers, then Connect. The Connect community is amazing. And if you're not familiar what Connect is, it is a Weight Watchers version of Instagram. But they post recipes, people post pictures before and afters, people post advice, they need advice. It's really fucking cool. It's really cool. So yeah, and I do know that if you have a Fitbit, that on Fitbit they have something similar in the app, which is super cool as well. So I guess find people that are like-minded and hang out with them or follow them or whatever, just find somebody that shares your same interests, because it will be so beneficial. Okay. What was my next one? Change up your meals. Yes. So so a lot of people, I feel like when they think of like a diet, they think of eating the same thing. And this is why people end up falling off the wagon. If you pack yourself a salad every single day, Monday through Friday, that is, to me, I wouldn't even want to eat lunch. Like, once again, I am a food addict. Like, I will be the first one to tell you, I love food. And I'm not going to eat a salad every freaking day. I'm not doing it. So I do this every Sunday. I meal prep. So I will make stir fry. I make salads. I make wraps. There's so many different things. I'll make like a Mexican style chicken with like salsa and cheese, and oh, it's so good. So it's super, just mix up your options. And if you ever want to get creative, Pinterest, or YouTube again. I mean, you will find so many people that show you what they make for their meals on YouTube. I mean, if you're a Weight Watcher or anybody else, and you're just like, I want to find a 5-point breakfast, look up 5-point breakfast on YouTube. Do you know that you're going to get probably at least 40? At least 40. I mean, it's insane. So many people are doing what you're doing, but you just don't know, because you've been inside your own little box for so long that you just had no idea. So there are these options out there, and I've found some like really, really delicious recipes. And if you're a Weight Watcher, I got to reference back to my Weight Watchers. You know that there are recipes all throughout Weight Watchers. Like, it's just, oh, so good. So yes, mix up your meals. Don't get bored, because if you get bored, you'll probably cheat. And if you cheat, like, continuously, like, I'll get to cheating. Like, you can cheat, but you're going to keep cheating if you're bored. Yeah, I feel like that didn't make sense. But that's okay. 7. Focus on why you want this. Why did you want to lose weight? If you messaged me, why did you message me? You obviously were like, I'm done. I'm done feeling the way I feel. I'm done feeling unhealthy. I want to get my body back, whether it's my high school body or my body before children. You have a why. You miss the feeling, how it felt, or whatever. Like, my why was to just be healthy, to have kids, to get a little personal. My best friend was in a very happy relationship, and I wanted to find a relationship like that, and I was like, well, nobody's gonna like me because I'm too fat. And I mean, I didn't do it for a guy, but I did it because I was lonely, and it's helped me a lot because I'm not lonely anymore. Like, not just I didn't, and it's not a guy that's made me not lonely. It's just finding people that are like-minded, and making new friends and this and that. So just find your why, and every time you feel like you're gonna give up, think about it. Think about, okay, I want to lose weight so I can be around for my babies a little longer, or like, think about it, because if you don't know why you're doing it, if it's for a stupid reason, like I want to fit into this dress in like 3 months, then it's unrealistic, and you don't really, like, you're gonna go right back to where you started from. Like, changing your life or changing your weight it's all in the mind. And if you're doing it for short term, then do it for short term, but know that you're gonna probably gain everything plus more. So think of your why, know your why, and a lot of people don't know their whys in the beginning, but eventually it'll come to you. But I suggest writing it down and posting it above something you see every day to keep you motivated. So that's that. Number 8 is, so what I made everybody confused about, have your cheat meal. And don't be hard on yourself. So I cheat. Today was my cheat day, and I feel so bloated, but that's okay because I know it's going to go away shortly. So what did I have today? So we originally were gonna have Olive Garden. No, I have to tell you from the very beginning because I ate like a fatty patty. So this morning, woke up, we went to Weight Watchers, and I was a rebel because at Weight Watchers I ate a hash brown and my egg white delight with ketchup. So that was for breakfast, and then we walked over to Walmart because our car was getting worked on, and I was like, I want a Reese's. So I got like those big Reese cups that have like cookie dough in the middle of them, and I ate both of them. I originally was just gonna split it with my mom, but she was like, no, we need our own pack, and I agreed. So I ate that, and then and then I went to my best friend's house and I ate another like little mini chocolate like snack size bar or whatever, and then we went out to dinner or lunch, and we thought we were gonna go to Olive Garden. So I had my meal planned out. It was not bad. I mean, it was not good. I was gonna have me some noodles and some sausage, but that didn't work out. So we went to Texas Roadhouse, and I had a the half baked chicken, some fries, some of the cactus blossom, and a salad with real ranch. Woo-hoo. And for dinner, it was more weight. My dinner was more Weight Watchers. But for dinner, it's like this 2-calorie dough pizza. It was so good. With turkey sausage and cheese. Or turkey pepperoni. I'm sorry, turkey pepperoni and cheese. So I'm bloated and I cheated, but it's okay. I do it every single Saturday because once again, if you keep eating like good for you food like all the time, you're gonna be like, I'm so done with this. And some people, I know, they don't really like to cheat because they feel like if they cheat, they've basically failed. And I don't feel like that. To me, it kind of makes me want to continue. It makes me want to work harder. So, yes. And don't be hard on yourself because one cheat meal is not going to ruin your progress. There's no way that me eating all that today, I'm going to gain 92 pounds. It's not going to happen. In fact, I'll guarantee you I'll lose a pound next week. And it's just that simple. Just don't deprive yourself at all. It's stupid. Okay, number 9. Do weights. So when you're working out, I know a lot of females that are like, well, I don't want to get like big arms because it's just, I don't want to masculize myself. Well, what a lot of people don't understand is to get those big arms that you see the bodybuilders having, you have to take all different kinds of supplements. You have got to eat like a bodybuilder's diet, which contains a lot of like an ungodly like mess of protein. So you're not gonna bulk up like them. but your body actually needs that, like, weight resistance, because it will burn more calories. Or doing weights will burn more calories throughout the whole entire day. Like, so if, I don't want to like tongue twist myself, so let me stop. Okay. So, when you lift weights, you burn more calories. No, that's not what I meant to say. When you do weights, you'll burn calories throughout the day, all day. But when you do cardio, you might burn more calories than you did while doing weights. But once you do the cardio and you're done, your body's done burning calories. Like, if I do weights, I'll be at home. Like, if I did weights today, I'd probably still be burning calories because my body, like, my muscles are ripping and they're tearing and they're reforming, and that's burning calories. And as far as cardio, it's a one and done deal. So always do weights. And I tried to, I will just tell you guys what I do in the gym. So when I go to the gym, I switch up. I don't do weights every single day. I actually do weights about 3 times a week. And I do 2 days that are arms, and I do 30-minute arms, which I do on Sunday. I'll do 30-minute arms. And then I will do the treadmill for 45 minutes with an incline of, I think I do an incline of 5, and I do a speed of 4. I do a speed of 4 and an incline of 5 by the time I'm done. And I do that for 45 minutes. I benefit a lot from watching YouTube, or not YouTube, by watching Netflix while I do it, because I kind of forget where I'm at, and it makes it a lot easier, and it kind of makes me want to go to the gym if I'm like, well, I need to finish watching Stranger Things because that show's freaking amazing. So that helps me to know, I guess, just that I need to keep going, I guess. And so just make sure you implement weights, and is I guess what I'm saying. Okay, so number 12, I can't read my own handwriting, go figure. So 12 is fall in love with the process. If I didn't love seeing the changes in my body, I wouldn't stop. If it wasn't working, I would stop. But when you look in the mirror for the first time and you're like, damn, I look good, you will get addicted to that, and you will just keep pushing. So know that you will get there. It's going to be very, very hard. You will struggle. You will probably fail. But as long as you pick yourself back up, you have got this. You are a badass. So yeah, and just know that for anything good, for you to have anything good, you have got to work for it. Think about those people that like are in these like multi-million-dollar jobs or whatever. Like they're like big and rich and you know, everything else. They worked so hard to get to where they're at. They're driving the Mercedes. They're, you know, what we see, we just see that Mercedes. We see that big house. What we don't see is all the freaking hard work, the late nights, the dedication that they went through to get that. Because 9 times out of 10, people are not born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Same goes with weight loss. If you don't work for it, you're definitely not going to get it. You can't eat half a pizza and expect to lose a pound the next week. That's unrealistic. So, oh, and then I did have one more thing I wanted to point out, because this is a mistake that I see a lot of people do, and I don't point out because it's not my place, but when people tell me they're on a diet, but they don't eat anything, like they're not eating enough food, it drives me nuts. Your body, once again, going back to how many calories your body needs, if you're not getting the amount of calories that your body needs, you're not going to lose weight, because your body then goes into like starvation mode, and it starts building fat. So you need to eat a lot. Do not think that by you eating this little bit of food, it's going to make you lose weight, because it's not. You still need to have a good portion of food on your plate. And that was my side note, because I'm done with this video. And I hope everybody enjoyed, and I hope it helped somebody. And sorry for my bleh moments, but you know it happens. It's late, and I'm tired, and yeah. Alright, love you guys, and I wish you luck on your journey. And to everybody I send this video to, I hope you update me and let me know how it's going. Love you guys. Bye.